Hi, my name is Edamin, and today I'll be talking about the pros, the cons, and facts, cases about the death penalty and why I feel like it should be abolished. Capital punishment should be revoked. No man should be able to rewrite anyone's destiny. Wouldn't you be hurt if your family members were sentenced to death and they were innocent and convicted wrongly? I will be stating facts and cases for unfair punishment. For example, Troy Davis, how he was wrongly convicted and he was innocent but yet sentenced to death. It would be easy to say that the death penalty should be abolished because it is cruel and unusual punishment, because it is unfair to minorities, and because it is a capital offense. Death penalty is unfair in the United States because if you're a middle class citizen, you can't afford a high paid lawyer like O.J. Simpson to beat your case and win your trial, unlike a middle class um, Section 8 living felon or someone who has been convicted who can get the death penalty. They're going to automatically lose their case and be sentenced to death because they can't afford what a higher paid athlete or what a higher paid citizen in the United States can afford. The death penalty is the punishment of execution administered to someone legally convicted of a capital crime. There's many different type of ways to get legally ejected. There's gas chambers. There's lethal injections, which basically they stick a needle in you and it paralyzes your skin. It paralyzes your muscles and shuts down your respiratory system and stops your heart from beating. That costs between $16,000 per ejection, and they can't afford it, so it goes to the states. Prisons are getting over capacity, and they are killing off citizens to maintain prisons. The pros and the cons to the death penalty are: pros are they're getting criminals off the streets, you're saving lives, you're putting people's safety back at high risk, and you're lowering the percentage of deaths in the United States. The cons are some people are wrongly convicted, which is heartbreaking to families because they losing family members and they can't get them back and justice is not served. In the United States, they are trying to abolish the death penalty altogether because it's not ethical. It's moral, but it's unethical. Troy Davis is an example of being wrongly convicted. He was accused of killing a cop and was sentenced to death in 2011. They later found out that he was wrongly convicted and justice was not served, and his family was devastated. That is why I go to say that it is not okay to just kill people because you think that they were convicted in a crime that they wasn't. In the United States, the death penalty should be abolished, and you should not think that it is okay. It is easy to say that the death penalty should be abolished because the cruelty is cruel and unusual punishment, because it's unfair to minorities, and because it doesn't determine capital offense. Thanks for listening.